Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the curved text feature in the app. Now remember, it is only for text, not images. So I'm going to show you a few different ways to use it and a few different things that will cause it not to work so that you can keep it in mind. So I just typed out some text. I'm just going to use Cricut fonts to make it easier to show you guys. I'm also going to go up here on the right and duplicate it to show you a few things. So I'm going to click it here and I'm going to go over right up where your text edit tool is. You should see curved. If it doesn't come up right away, you might have a drop down menu over here. Drop it down and you'll see the curved text. So just select that and then you can just slide this however you want to go. And now the really cool thing that I really like, I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go down to this one and I'm going to select the curve option up here at the top, and I'm going to put a dash to indicate that I want it to be negative, and I'm going to put in that what I just I pasted, the same thing, the same numbers, so that these are curved the opposite way, the exact same amount. So I'm going to go up here and undo those two things just to show you guys something else, or a few other things. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say I wanted to do 2 lines. I'll align it, that's what I like. And you'll notice that the curve feature is grayed out. That's because you can only curve the text on one line. So I'll put it back to one line and you'll see that feature's back. So you can only do one line at a time. And you can also, when you do it, copy and paste this number if you want everything to be pretty even and equal. So that is something to keep in mind. Also, to keep in mind, if we go up here and ungroup it, that is no longer considered text. Each one is considered an individual image. So you could curve each letter, but it doesn't work. So the option's there for you because it's still considered a text, but it's actually not a text. It's considered an image, if that really makes sense. So I'm going to undo that I'll just use this one down here. So now if I attach everything, the cursive, it's no longer considered text. And the same thing if I weld. So if you're using a script font or a cursive font, you can use, I'll just change this quickly to show you guys. I know that is a Cricut font that is cursive. So if you were to ungroup it to move the letters closer together, you lose your curved text option. Even though it's still highlighted, it's only per letter and it doesn't work. So what you want to do is do your letter spacing, move everything as close as you can to each other. And I think this is the best way to do it, is to move your letters as close to each other as you can first. And then you can curve it. And then you'll notice some of the letters separated, so you can go back and you can still do your letter spacing. Or now you can ungroup it if you're happy with the curve. You can then ungroup it and move them together. But you can keep doing the letter spacing, which I think is the best way, just because then you can, say that it reduced your curve and you wanted it a little different now. So now we can curve it a little more and then go back and do our letter spacing. Whereas once you ungroup it, you can't put it back together to keep curving. So this is, I think, the best way to do it. And that's how you use the curved text feature in Cricut Design Space.